Law 5. Be knowledgeable. You are the knowledge you possess. Sir Francis Bacon said it best in 1597 when he stated, "Knowledge is power." Your knowledge in the field of selling must be vast. You are required to be knowledgeable in A, your product, B, your profession, C, your competition, D, your customer, and E, yourself. Knowledge of your product heads the list, and for good reason. Without product knowledge, how can you possibly present credible sales information to your consumer? The short answer is, you can't. You must study your product on an ongoing basis in order to be able to present the best possible answers as well as providing acceptable alternatives to your customers' transportation needs. By understanding your product, you do yourself, your customer, your dealership, and yes, your industry a huge favor. You must understand your product better than the next person in order to be able to help better match your customer with the proper vehicle time after time. Knowledge of your profession is next, and knowledge of your profession is tantamount to your success. Whereas the majority of professions have a degreed background, the sales profession is without any institutions of higher learning. You simply won't find a college for salespeople that turn out 2, 4, 6, or 8-year degrees in sales psychology. However, information is available. In fact, I recently went to Google.com and did a search comparison. In the following order, I searched for books on psychology, medical, law, and sales. The results were what I had expected. I received 11 million hits on psychology, 25 million for medical, 29 million for law, and 32 million hits for sales. The information is out there. If you want a degree in sales, I suggest you begin your education with a quick trip to Barnes & Noble. Next, you must have knowledge of your competition. Your competition in this case is not the person in the mirror whom we hear so much about. It is your competition. The competitive makes and models, the competitive manufacturers, the competitive dealerships, and competitive salespeople make up your true competition. You need to know how all of these separate entities stack up. What advantages do you have and what advantages are you giving away? Live and learn your competition. The books I mentioned moments ago concerning psychology will probably come in handy now, for it's here that I put forth the premise that you must be able to demonstrate a great deal of knowledge concerning your customers. Understanding personal behavior through basic personality typing, neuro-linguistic programming, somatotyping, transactional analysis, body language, or any major personality behavior typing system is extremely important to the success of the professional salesperson. It is your duty to be able to read and relate to your customer. It is not the customer's position to try and adapt their behavior to please you. And lastly, we must have exceptional knowledge of who we are. There are many different behavior gurus crowding the psychology pulpits, and I, like many other people, have my favorite. I honestly feel that Dr. Philip McGraw, better known as Dr. Phil, is unquestionably the most refreshing and clearly understandable of all the self-help style psychologists on the market today. If you need help in understanding who you are, I strongly suggest you invest in some of the writings or audiobook programs published by Dr. Phil. Presently, I'm listening to his audiobook, Life Strategies. It's unfortunate, but most people do not know their limitations, and unless you have remarkable insight, I doubt if you really know yours. There is nothing wrong with listening to others who are degreed in psychology, as they help you explore your personal territory. Actually, I believe it is extremely healthy to have someone else draw you a map through that territory from time to time. Remember, you must have knowledge in your product, your profession, your competition, your customer, and yourself. I doubt now there is any question that to be successful, you must be knowledgeable.